If you're new, I want you to understand one rule that will protect your name, your money, and your ability to do business. A rate confirmation is not a reservation. It's a commitment. And when you sign that rate con, you're telling the broker, I'm picking this up, I'm delivering this, period. So here's the truth. If you sign a rate con and then 2 hours later, 5 hours later, 8 hours later, you cancel because you can't cover it, you are damaging your company in a way most beginners don't understand until it's too late. You will get flagged, you will get reported, and once your reputation is labeled unreliable, brokers don't hear your side. They just stop doing business with you. So today we're building your RateCon-ready discipline. This is your pre-booking checklist. This is your pilot walk-around. Because in trucking, signing the RateCon is takeoff. And you do not take off unless all systems are a go. Step 1. Broker identity check. Who am I really dealing with? Before we talk about miles and before we talk about rate, you verify the broker. Ask yourself, is this a new broker to me? If it's new, your mindset changes immediately. You go into verification mode. Here's what you want to know. Who is the broker? And who is the actual company paying you? What are the payment terms? Do they offer quick pay? What's the fee? How do they want documents submitted? Email, portal, or factoring upload? Now let's talk about a major red flag. If a broker tells you they require original copies of paperwork, original BOL, originals mailed, wet ink, nonsense. That is a problem because it slows down funding. It creates missing document leverage, and scammers love that setup. At Freight University, we teach this clearly. Modern freight moves on digital document flow. You should be able to submit clean digital copies. If they require originals, you need to ask yourself, why are they building a payment delay into the process? And for most new carriers, that's a load you pass on. Step 2. Load reality check. What am I actually agreeing to haul? Now we verify the load itself. You ask the questions that prevent surprise problems. Is pickup first come first serve or appointment? Is delivery appointment or open window? Is it live load, live unload, or drop and hook? What's the commodity and the weight? Any special trailer requirements? Any straps? Any driver assist? And then paperwork requirements. Ask it directly. What documents are required to get paid? How many documents are involved? How many stops are on this load? Do I need signatures at each stop? Because every extra stop, every extra signature, every extra page increases billing risk. Step 3. Money math. Does this load meet my 1,000 per day standard? This is where you separate professionals from desperate beginners. You do not judge a load by the total rate. You judge it by what it pays per day of your life. So you look at the pickup date and the drop date, and you do the math. If this trip takes 4 days of actual time and it pays $2,700, you didn't make $2,700. You just lost money because you gave up 4 days you could have earned $4,000 plus. So here's the rule you teach yourself. I need $1,000 plus per day. And I'm saying plus because real life has delays, traffic, late loading, facility congestion, detours, inspections. If the load doesn't pay like a professional load, you don't sign like a professional carrier. Step 4, accessorial check. Where can this load bleed my profit? Now we talk about the hidden killers. Ask, are there lumper fees? If yes, who pays the lumper? How is reimbursement handled? What is required as proof? Now detention, this is huge. Ask, is detention common at this shipper? Is detention common at this receiver? What's your detention policy in writing? When does detention start? What's the hourly rate? Because if a facility is known for delays and the rate doesn't cover that risk, you're donating your time. And time is the one thing you can't get back. Step 5, hours of service check. Can we legally execute this load? This is where carriers get themselves trapped. Before you sign, you check the driver's reality. Where are you on your clock right now? How many hours are available today? How many tomorrow? Do you need a reset during the run? And then you ask the hard question, can I make pickup legally, with brakes, without speeding? Can I deliver legally without running violations? If the answer is no, you don't try, you don't hope, you don't push it, you decline. Because a load that forces violations is not profitable freight, it's liability. Step 6, equipment and maintenance readiness. Is the truck actually fit for the trip? Before you sign, you do your mechanical truth check. How is the truck running right now? Any check engine lights, any derates, any air leaks, any tire issues? Is preventative maintenance due inside this trip window? And here's the mindset. A truck that is kind of okay is not okay when you sign a rate con. If there's something that could delay pickup or delivery, you solve it before you commit. Step 7, compliance readiness. Are we inspection ready today? This part is simple, but it's critical. Do you have the correct paperwork in the truck? IRP cab card current, insurance cab card current, annual inspection current, driver credentials current. Because if you get pulled into an inspection, whether it's random or at a scale, you need to be able to pass clean and keep moving. Compliance isn't paperwork. Compliance is movement without interruption. Step 8, communication plan. Driver and back office must be one brain. Before you sign, you confirm the system. Who is tracking the load? Who is doing check calls? How do delays get communicated? What's the escalation plan if something goes sideways? Because loads don't fail only from equipment. They fail from silence. And silence creates surprises. Surprises create late pickups and late deliveries. Late pickups and late deliveries create claims, chargebacks, and ruined relationships. Step 9, lane strategy. Is this a one-off or a building block? Now we think like owners. Ask, who is the shipper? Who is the receiver? Is this freight repeatable? Does this broker have more volume in this lane? Could you run more than one truck on it eventually? And here's a growth principle I want you to remember. Every broker load is a potential contract conversation later, if you execute clean. When you deliver clean, on time, professional, no drama, you build leverage. And leverage is how you move from chasing loads to controlling lanes. Now also, check the backhaul reality. Where is it delivering? Is there freight coming out? What does the market look like leaving that area? Because a good load that drops you into a dead zone can still cost you money. You don't just book the load, you book the next move too. Step 10, rate con review. The takeoff checklist before you sign. Now we get to the final gate. Before you sign, you review the rate con like a contract, because it is. You confirm, pickup address correct, delivery address correct, pickup appointment date and time correct, delivery appointment date and time correct, stops listed correctly, commodity and weight correct, equipment correct, then the money terms, rate correct, detention policy written, lumper policy written, any accessorials written, and billing. Document submission method is clear, digital, and clean. Because here's the rule. If it's not written, it doesn't exist. If you run this checklist, you will stop booking problems. And the biggest benefit isn't just money. The biggest benefit is reputation, because in trucking, your company name is your credit. So when you sign a rate con, you sign it like a pilot taking off. All systems check, no guessing, no hoping, no backouts. Because rate con ready isn't a slogan. It's how you protect your company while you build it. And if you want to scale later, more trucks, more lanes, more contracts, this discipline is the foundation that keeps you alive long enough to grow.